This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter, welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday for today, November the 10th, is a baseball icon who started his career with my beloved Toronto Blue Jays. But he's also known for being a two-time All-Star, driving in 100 runs, 100 RBIs 4 times, scoring 100 runs 4 times, being a 40 home run man 3 times, winning and set the Dodgers' single-season record for home runs. I think that's broken, though. He has records. He actually has the most home runs in the game. One of them with 4 home runs in one game. Most extra base hits in the game, 5. Most total bases, 19. For the one game, he got 4 home runs and a triple. And, most consecutive home runs, 4. He got all his 4 home runs in that one game consecutively. So, anyway, he's not in the Hall of Fame. He should be in the Hall of Fame, but that's just me. His name is good old Shawn Green. Shawn Green is now 50 years old. He's hit the half-century mark. He was born in Illinois and has Jewish heritage. All of that. One of the most known Jewish Major League ball players, other than, of course, Sandy Koufax and even Art Shamsky. And Hank Greenberg. So Green is second in the league all-time for a Jewish player in home runs and RBIs behind Hank Greenberg. Green would have to miss games on Yom Kippur because it's a Jewish high holiday and all that. Green looked pretty good for himself. He married his wife at a Jewish/Christian ceremony and have 2 daughters. He would attend school in Tustin, California, and then got a Baker scholarship to Stanford, which is a fine school. The Blue Jays took a shining to him and took him in the 91 amateur draft. First round, 16th overall, which is pretty amazing. Well, the Jays actually had a compensation pick from the San Francisco Giants because the Giants took Bud Black in free agency, and the Jays had Bud Black. So Green struck a deal with the Jays, and it looked good. Green could play in the minor leagues during the season, during the summer, but go back to university in the off season. Anyway, Green would start his minor league career in 92 with Dundee in the Florida State League. He would jump up in 93 and 94 through the minors, winning the International League or one of the AAA's league's batting title, and did pretty well for the Syracuse Chiefs, who were the AAA affiliate of Toronto at the time. He was a good prospect and all of that. He even went to the Venezuelan Winter League and did pretty well. So Shawn Green actually played September 1993 for the Jays. He was actually given a World Series ring, even though he didn't participate in the World Series. And he played 17 games in 93 and 94. Which isn't bad. In his full rookie season, he would only play 97 games, but he had 15 home runs and came 5th in American League rookie voting. But the Green would set J records in doubles and extra base hits. Green was given limited at-bats and was entrusted to hit left-handed pitching and was sporadic. But by 98, the Jays thought he was ready to start in the outfield more often, and he did. He actually was part of the 30 club, which is 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases in a season. He actually did better. He was a 35-35 hitter, as in 35 home runs in 1 year and 35 stolen bases, joining A-Rod, Barry Bonds, and Willie Mays, among others. He proved worthy of staying in the Jays lineup. He was 278. He batted 278 with 35 home runs and 100 RBIs and 35 stolen bases. Green would show no mercy in 99. In April of 1999, he hit a homer in the 5th deck, which did his job. He was pretty good. He actually competed in the home run derby at Fenway Park in the 99 All-Star game. He looked pretty good. He batted .309, which was a career best, with 42 home runs and 123 RBIs. So that was pretty good. He was 9th in voting an MVP and won the Silver Slugger Award for his offense. Green expressed a desire to sign as a free agent with the team closer to California after the 2000 season. The Jays had problems because Green and Delgado both were doing well and both wanted better contracts. So the Jays decided to do the smart thing and trade Sean to Los Angeles for Pedro Bourbon Jr. and Raul Mondesi. Mondesi performed quite well for the Blue Jays. But, Sean Green, what he did in Dodgerland makes me regret that trade. But anyway, Sean struggled at times in 2000. Still, he did have 44 doubles, the second highest total in Dodgers history. He also had a long consecutive on-base streak, 53 straight games being on base. He had home runs in 5 straight games, which was pretty good. But in 2001, he did better. He did bat .297, which wasn't that good. But he set career highs in home runs with 49 and RBIs with 125. His 49 home runs would become a Dodgers single-season record, and I think it's been broken. I think once or twice, but anyway. Yeah. 49 home runs was big, but he was fourth in that chase behind Bonds, Sosa, and Luis Gonzalez. So he did what he could do. So anyway, in 2002, Green had started out slowly. But May 23rd, 2002, in Milwaukee, things changed. He would put up 4 home runs and a double. Make 18 bases. Well, he had 19 bases by he singled, I guess. So he broke the record for most total bases by a player in one game, breaking the record of Joe Adcock in 1954. He had 18. He cross-played 6 times in that game. It was amazing and all that. That he did all that. 4 home runs, a double, and a single in the same game. I mean, people would kill to have 4 home runs in one game. I know Carlos Delgado had one in Toronto, but still, it was amazing what he could do. He finished with .285 batting average, 42 home runs, which was third in the NL, and 114 RBIs. Came 5th in voting MVP. Unfortunately, Green would have tendonitis in his left shoulder that basically left him for dead in that. But he still was second in doubles with 49. But by the time he got healed up, he could hit again. He hit 28 home runs for the Dodgers and getting them to the 2004 playoffs. Green would actually play first base for a while. But Green would then be traded to Arizona in 2005, which sucked in a sense. But it was actually, it was part of a 3-team deal, which the Dodgers got Diego Navarro. So Green played 1 year with 1.5 years with Arizona. He struggled in a bit, and he was dealt just before the official trade deadline in 2006 to the Mets for a AAA prospect. And Sean Green knew what he could do, but his offense didn't really do that well. 2006 was the second time he appeared in the postseason. 2004 was the other time. Green did pretty well, 3-13 in the Mets run that almost got them to the World Series, but lost the LCS at home in Game 7 to the Cardinals. But anyhow, Sean Green made a famous play in Game 2 of the NLDS against the Dodgers when he threw the ball from right field, and the Dodgers stupidly sent 2 runners to the plate, and they both were tagged out. There were rumors that Sean Green was going to retire and all that. Green decided to retire after the 2007 season. So anyway, one of the best Jewish-born players in history, other than Hank Greenberg and Sandy Koufax. He was an accomplished guy. 2-time All-Star, 99, 2002. He was a star for the Blue Jays, but then they traded him to Los Angeles. Still pissing me off. Oh, he still holds the Dodgers record. I thought Bellinger broke that record. But yeah, 49 home runs as a Dodger, 2001. And 19 total bases in one game by a hitter. Unfortunately, in 2013, Green was eligible to be in the Hall of Fame, but only got 2 votes, which meant he was off the ballot. Green would play and coach for the Israeli team trying to qualify for the 2013 Baseball Classic. Unfortunately, they lost to Spain in the pool finals, which meant that Spain got to the World Baseball Classic and not Green. But Israel did get to the 2017 World Baseball Classic and did quite well. The one coming up next, 2023, they're in because of all that. So yeah, he did his job. He's known for his charities with juvenile diabetes, Special Olympics, and Parkinson, and the Jewish Foundation. So yeah, he did his job. So yeah, he actually ends up. He has 2 bats in the Hall of Fame, even though he's not in it. The bat he used in May 2002 to hit his 4 home run day against Brewers, and the bat he used to hit a grand slam in 2000, which was one of record 6 grand slams hit on that day. And he was even in backyard baseball, representing the Dodgers. I wish I could put a Blue Jay cap on Sean Green again, but you can only dream. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.